Have you ever said something with the best intentions, but the other person totally misunderstood you or got upset? Here's the hard truth. The meaning of your communication is the response you get, no matter what you meant to say. Stick with me, because when you truly embrace this mindset, it's going to transform how you lead, how you sell, and how you connect with people. My name is Naeem Mahmood. I'm a former trainer and national speaker for Tony Robbins, and I've given over 1,000 talks to companies across the United States, helping leaders master peak performance and emotional intelligence. So if you're into communication, mindset, and high-level performance strategies, hit subscribe, join my newsletter at peakhumans.io, because you're going to get powerful tools every single week. So what does this principle really mean? When I heard it, it really shifted everything in my communication game, because this principle, the meaning of your communication is a response that you get. It comes from neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. You may have heard of it. And that means that if someone misunderstands you, even if your intentions were pure, it's still your responsibility to adjust. Now, this flips the script from blaming others to becoming a master of influence. You stop thinking, well, that's not what I meant, and you start asking, how can I say it differently so they really get it? And this is how you become a master communicator and a master leader and a master of influence. Because true leaders and great communicators, they take ownership of the outcome, not just their intent. So why is this so powerful? When you own the outcome of your communication, a few powerful things happen. You become more adaptable. You stop repeating the same point louder, and instead you find a new way to say it that actually lands. You also stop blaming. If a team member, a client, or a partner isn't getting it, you don't get frustrated, you get curious. That's a huge game changer. And also, you become more effective. Every miscommunication becomes feedback that you can learn from. It's not a failure, it's data. Now, how do you apply this daily? Here's how to start living this principle. Number one, you want to watch their response, not just your words. Are they confused? Are they distant? Are they defensive? That's real-time feedback on your delivery. This is where you have to become focused on uptime on them and have sensory awareness. You also want to make sure that you stay outcome focused. Now, what this means is you want to ask yourself, what is my goal in this conversation? Most people don't even ask that question, right? What's your outcome? And you want to stay flexible in your approach and rigid in your outcome, though. You want to make sure you get the outcome. And you also want to get curious and not be reactive. If something is not happening the way you want it to, or if something's off, don't defend yourself. You just want to ask, what did I hear? Or ask the other person, what did you hear when I said that? Or how could I explain this more clearly? This creates safety, it creates connection, and it creates real influence, my friends. So this tool, this thought process, this framework is a game changer. When you live by this, the meaning of your communication is a response that you get. You stop needing to be right, and you start becoming effective. So, do you want to become a high-performance communicator? Subscribe to the channel and join my free newsletter at peakhumans.io to get deeper tools on influence, mindset, and leadership every single week. And remember, don't just listen to this. Try it today. Watch someone's response, adjust, and lead like a pro. Let's go, my friends.